Do you often wake up with a mind full of worries, weighed down by expectations and the pressure to get through the day? Life's relentless demands can make us forget the most important thing. We don't live just to check off tasks on the to-do list, but to find peace and meaning in every moment. Yet this doesn't happen by chance. It requires deliberate guidance. Stoic philosophy, with its timeless wisdom, offers us the tools to start each day with clarity and gratitude. By asking yourself just 7 simple questions each morning, you can transform an ordinary day into one of purpose and fulfillment, no matter what challenges lie ahead. These questions aren't just abstract ideas. There are hard-earned lessons I've learned and applied in my own life, helping me navigate even the toughest days. That's why I urge you not to look away or skip any part of this journey. Give yourself the gift of a new perspective. A way to start each day, not with confusion, but with focus, strength, and a renewed belief in yourself. Join me in this exploration, and let's make every single day of your life truly worth living. Question 1. What am I most thankful for today? When the first light of a new day streams through your window, it brings with it a precious opportunity to renew your spirit. Yet how often do we open our eyes rushing headlong into the demands of the day, forgetting that just being alive is itself a gift? Stoic philosophy reminds us that gratitude is not merely a fleeting emotion, but an art of living, a way to recognize and cherish the beauty and blessings that persist even midst life's chaos. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, when you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Reflecting on this thought can plant seeds of peace and happiness in our hearts. Take a moment to pause and ask yourself, what am I most grateful for today? This seemingly simple question has the power to transform your mindset. Gratitude invites us to see the world through a positive lens, shifting focus away from what we lack to what we already have. It is the realization that rain isn't merely a nuisance, but a life-giving force for the earth. It's the joy of a humble meal, knowing that some don't have such fortune. Above all, gratitude helps us see that while life may not be perfect, it overflows with treasures waiting to be noticed. Incorporating gratitude into your morning doesn't require elaborate rituals. Spend just a few minutes in stillness, thinking of 3 things you are thankful for. These don't need to be grand or extraordinary. Perhaps it's the warmth of sunlight on your skin, the sound of birds outside your window, or the presence of a loved one. If you wish to go deeper, ask yourself, who has brought joy into my life? What in my daily routine fills me with satisfaction? What strength or resource do I have that makes today possible? Write these down in a small journal or simply say them to yourself. Such acts anchor gratitude in your mind, shaping it into a habit that fosters positivity. Gratitude's impact can be seen in the simplest stories. Consider a single mother who, despite her long, exhausting days, treasures every moment spent with her child, or a healthcare worker witnessing both sorrow and healing, who finds joy in easing others' pain. As Epictetus reminds us, he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. This is the essence of gratitude, not escaping reality, but facing it with an open and appreciative heart. When you cultivate gratitude, life becomes lighter. Heavy emotions like anxiety or dissatisfaction gradually give way to clarity and serenity. Challenges become opportunities to grow rather than burdens to bear. Gratitude also creates a ripple effect. When you appreciate the kindness of others, they feel valued and are inspired to continue spreading positive. This strengthens relationships and imbues your life with greater meaning. Tomorrow morning, start with one small action. Ask yourself, what am I most grateful for today? Don't wait for extraordinary circumstances or perfect conditions. Be grateful for the quiet moments, for the air you breathe, for the love you can give and receive. As Seneca wrote, nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart. A heart full of gratitude not only brings you peace, but transforms every day into a meaningful journey. Remember, transforming your life doesn't require grand gestures. It begins with small, simple practices like opening your heart to the blessings already in your hands today. Give yourself permission to pause, reflect, and feel grateful from that moment. Each day will no longer merely pass, but will instead be a day truly lived. Question 2. What challenges might I face and how will I respond? When you wake up every morning, have you ever asked yourself, what challenges might come my way today and how will I face them? This isn't a question rooted in pessimism. Rather, it's an invitation to step into the new day with readiness and purpose. Stoic philosophy reminds us that challenges are as integral to life as waves are to the ocean. But instead of being swept away by them, Stoics learn to steer their ship, braving unexpected storms with calmness and wisdom. Picture yourself stepping out the door on a seemingly clear morning. The sky is bright. The air is fresh, but off in the distance dark clouds begin to gather. Perhaps it's a tense meeting, a traffic jam, or an unwelcome message that awaits you. These moments can hit like sudden gusts of wind, leaving you flustered and overwhelmed if you are unprepared. But Stoic views adversity differently. As Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matter. It's your response, your choice to remain composed, that shapes the outcome." To embody this wisdom in daily life, begin each morning with a quiet moment of reflection. Close your eyes, take a deep breath and ask yourself, what challenges might test me today? Visualize them vividly. Maybe it's a colleague's stressed demeanor during a meeting, the relentless congestion on your commute, or the pressure of an impending deadline. Once you've identified these hurdles, take it a step further by asking, how can I face these challenges without letting my emotions take control? Take a simple example. If you know traffic might delay you, plan ahead, leave 10 minutes earlier, or carry an audiobook to turn the wait into a learning opportunity. If you are anxious about working with a difficult colleague, consider how you can listen more attentively, temper your words, and find common ground. Marcus Aurelius offered timeless wisdom. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The moment you recognize that your power lies in your mindset, no external force can easily shake you. This practice doesn't just help you navigate tough days, it transforms how you think and feel at a fundamental level. By anticipating obstacles, you begin to view life with a sense of proactive control rather than passive resignation. No longer does adversity evoke fear or helplessness. Instead, it becomes an opportunity to cultivate resilience. Negative emotions like worry, anger, and frustration gradually give way to tranquility and confidence. In your relationships, this calmness becomes a beacon for those around you, inspiring trust and admiration, deepening your connections, and creating a ripple of positivity. It's incredible to realize how a small act, spending just a few quiet moments in the morning, reflecting on potential challenges and preparing your response, can completely reshape your experience of the day. Instead of feeling reactive, you start seeing difficulties as tests of your perseverance and wisdom. As Seneca once wrote, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Preparation is not just a shield to guard you, but a gateway to uncovering new possibilities with a ready mind and a steady heart. Even the greatest trials lose their power to intimidate. If this resonates with you, comment "Ready for the day" to affirm your commitment to embracing life's challenges. Let's start today. As the morning light streams through your window, take a moment to reflect, breathe, and prepare. It's not about grand gestures. It's about a brief, mindful pause to set your intentions for the day ahead, and when challenges come, as they inevitably will, you'll find yourself not only overcoming them, but growing stronger because of them. This is the Stoic way, not to avoid life storms, but to meet them with a courageous heart and an unshakable. So leave your comment and let the world know you are on the path to mastering your life. Question 3. How can I support or inspire others today? Imagine this. A simple act of kindness, a word of encouragement, or even your sincere presence can be like the first ray of sunlight at dawn, gently sweeping away the darkness in someone else's heart. Stoicism reminds us that how we treat others not only reflects our own values, but also shapes the world around us. As Seneca wisely said, wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for a kindness. A small moment of compassion can spark changes far greater than you might imagine. Asking yourself each morning, who can I support or inspire? Today is a powerful way to begin the day with purpose. This simple question doesn't just guide your actions, but also deepens your connection with those around you when you radiate positivity. What you gain in return isn't just personal satisfaction, but the profound joy of meaningful, authentic relationships. Marcus Aurelius once urged, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. Don't just think about kindness, act on it." Your actions hold the most powerful energy to transform the world. Begin by focusing on those closest to you: family, friends, colleagues. They may be struggling with challenges you are unaware of. Sometimes simply listening with patience and understanding can be the strength they need. When someone makes a mistake, resist the urge to criticize and instead show empathy. Tell them, "I know this is hard, but I believe you can overcome it." Words like these have the power to soothe and heal, because they offer safety and appreciation. Your support doesn't need to be grand. A genuine compliment to a colleague after a good presentation or a quick message thanking someone for their help can make a meaningful difference. For example, instead of just texting "Happy birthday," add a personal touch. "Happy birthday. Thank you for bringing such positive energy to our team. Wishing you a truly special day." These small, thoughtful words leave a lasting impact. Picture the power of a simple question. "How are you feeling today?" asked with genuine sincerity. This question lets the other person know you truly care. In our busy world, taking a moment to connect with someone's emotions can be invaluable. It allows you to be a gentle light in what might be a challenging day for them. Supporting and inspiring others doesn't just benefit them, it transforms you as well. You'll find your mind more at peace and your heart filled with serenity. Knowing you've done what's right, your relationships will grow stronger and deeper, built on a foundation of mutual respect and compassion. As you spread kindness, you'll realize that life isn't just a series of passing days, but a collection of meaningful moments that you helped create. The beauty of this journey is that you don't need to start with grand gestures. A small act, a heartfelt word, or simply listening with full attention is more than enough. As Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." If you wish to be a source of inspiration, start today. Wherever you are, ask yourself, "What can I do to make someone's day better today?" Then go and do it, because sometimes the greatest transformations begin with the simplest acts. Let every day of your life be a gift, a meaningful contribution to the world and to those around you. Great changes often spring from humble beginnings. It's the small, consistent actions that shape who you are and create lasting ripples in the lives of others. But kindness and inspiration are only truly meaningful when they are channeled toward clear goals. So how can we ensure we don't waste precious time and stay focused on what truly matters? Let's continue this journey together in the next lesson, where we'll explore how to identify and accomplish the most essential tasks of the day. Question 4. What's the one thing I must get done today? When the morning light gently filters through the curtains, you are given a precious chance to begin anew, where every moment holds the potential to transform your life. Yet, how do we ensure that the day doesn't slip away in a haze of mere busyness? The question, "What must I accomplish today?" is the key, the beacon illuminating the path you need to take. It not only shapes your goals, but also ignites a sense of control and purpose in life. Stoic philosophy reminds us that time is a treasure, often squandered on trivialities. Thus, prioritizing what truly matters is the first step toward living a life of real value. Confusing being busy with being effective is a trap many fall into. You might spend an entire day ticking off countless small tasks only to feel empty at the end, as if none of it truly mattered. By asking yourself, "What must I accomplish today?" You force yourself to confront the core of what's meaningful and focus on that one task above all else. This not only sharpens your attention, but also liberates you from the exhaustion of endless to-do lists. Begin by listening to yourself. What are you striving for in life? Is it a major project, a cherished dream, or simply completing a small step toward a long-term goal? Once you've clarified that, identify one specific action to take today that will bring you closer to it. For instance, if you are a student, perhaps the most important task is finishing a research paper. If you are an entrepreneur, it might be sending that crucial email to a potential client. The key is clarity and focus, because every grand journey begins with a single deliberate step. Once you've chosen your task, commit time to it. Make it your top priority before the whirlwind of other activities sweeps you away. The Eisenhower matrix is a powerful tool to help you categorize tasks. It divides work into 4 quadrants: important and urgent tasks that demand immediate attention, like crisis management; important but not urgent; long-term priorities like planning, learning, or skill building; urgent but not important tasks that can be delegated or ignored, like non-critical emails; and neither important nor urgent time-wasting activities like scrolling social media. Focus your energy on the important but not urgent quadrant, where your efforts will yield the most meaningful results over time. Additionally, the most important tasks approach can boost your productivity. Write down 1 to 3 critical tasks for the day and tackle them first. These tasks are the stepping stones that lead you closer to your larger aspirations. The Pomodoro technique is another helpful method. Break your work into 25-minute focused intervals, followed by short breaks to recharge. Resist the temptation to get sidetracked by trivial tasks. Instead, dedicate the early hours of your day to completing your top priorities with unwavering determination. Imagine how life changes when you focus on what truly matters. The distractions fade, the overwhelm dissipates, and clarity takes its place. You feel a lightness and confidence, knowing that every action brings you closer to your goals. Your mind becomes clearer, your emotions steadier, and even your relationships improve. When you manage your time effectively, you create space to be fully present with the people who matter most. Today, you have the power to make your day meaningful. You don't have to do everything, just do the right thing. The question, "What must I accomplish today?" becomes your guide, a small flame warming your soul and fueling your motivation. Start now with one small but purposeful action, so that each day becomes not just a routine existence, but a step forward toward the life you've always envisioned. Let me take a moment to celebrate with you. You've already come so far, and your commitment to creating a meaningful day is something truly worth appreciating. But don't stop here. Every step forward builds upon the last, and the next part of this journey will equip you with practical strategies to transform each new morning into a valuable leap toward your best self. Don't miss out. Question 5. What skill or lesson can I work on today? Each new day begins like a blank sheet of paper, and you are the sole author who decides what to write on it. Asking yourself, what skill can I cultivate, or what lesson can I learn? Today is a question brimming with power, a spark that ignites the never-ending quest for growth. A value Stoicism holds dear. This simple inquiry reminds us that life isn't a pursuit of perfection, but a journey of progress, even if it's just one small step at a time. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "What we do now echoes in eternity." The small actions you take today resonate far beyond the present, shaping the person you will become in the future. Stoicism emphasizes that life is full of unpredictability, and while we cannot control everything that happens, we have complete dominion over how we choose to grow and evolve. Learning doesn't require monumental leaps or grand achievements. Often it's found in the quiet moments, a few minutes spent reading a chapter of a book, trying a new method, or reflecting on how you tackled the day's challenges. These small acts are like bricks laid steadily and quietly forming the foundation of a meaningful life. As Epictetus wisely observed, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Growth begins in humility, in the courage to stumble, to challenge yourself, and to learn. Imagine your day as an experiment, a chance to try something new. You might start by developing a professional skill, reading a few pages of a book, exploring a new tool, or seeking insights from a colleague. Perhaps you focus on soft skills by listening more attentively in conversations, refraining from interrupting, and seeking genuine understanding. Or maybe you aim to enhance self-awareness, pausing to observe how you respond to stress. Do you assign blame or do you seek solutions? By simply stopping for a moment, taking a deep breath and thinking critically, you've taken another step toward mastering yourself. To cultivate a habit of learning, consider keeping a learning journal. At the end of each day, jot down what you've discovered, whether it's knowledge, a new skill, or a life lesson gained from those around you. This practice not only illuminates the significance of each day, but also motivates you to continue. Additionally, open yourself to feedback from others. Ask your colleagues, friends, or family how you might improve. Their perspectives might surprise you and unlock doors to progress you hadn't seen before. As Seneca aptly put it, as long as you live, keep learning how to live. Learning daily isn't just an action. It's a transformative force that reshapes your life mentally. It cultivates curiosity and resilience, making you unafraid to face failure. You come to understand that failure isn't the end, but an essential part of growth emotionally. The act of learning fosters a sense of control and calm. Amidst life's chaos, you no longer get lost in worries or pressures because you know you are moving forward bit by bit. In relationships, your willingness to listen and improve strengthens your bonds with those around you, and most importantly, in your quality of life. Each day spent learning is a day lived consciously, with purpose and fulfillment. Don't wait for a special day to begin, because the opportunity for change is right here, right now. Start with small, simple steps. Read an inspiring quote. Jot down one positive takeaway from yesterday, or observe a habit of yours that could use adjustment. As Epictetus wisely said, "He who is not satisfied with a little is satisfied with nothing." Never underestimate the power of small steps, for they are the foundation of great transformations. Ask yourself, what can I learn or improve today? Then act step by step toward discovering the best version of yourself. These small strides today don't just make you better, they pave the path to your greatest ambitions. Once you embrace growth as a daily practice, you'll realize that progress isn't just about self-discovery. It's about setting clear directions and steadfastly moving toward the life you aspire to create. So how can we ensure that each day isn't just another passing moment, but a meaningful step toward our dreams? Let's find the answer in the lessons yet to come. Question 6. What step will I take toward my goals today? Imagine standing at the beginning of a long road, flanked by fields, stretching wide under the gentle glow of the morning sun. At the end of that road lies the dream. You've always pursued a fulfilling career, a healthy body, or perhaps a serene life filled with purpose. Yet your feet remain still, not because the road is too long, but because you don't know where to take the first step. The question, what will I do today to move closer to my goal, is like the first gust of wind urging you to move forward, even if it's just one small step. Stoic philosophy reminds us that great achievements don't happen overnight. Epictetus wisely said, "No great thing is created suddenly any more than a bunch of grapes or a fig. If you tell me that you desire a fig, I answer that there must be time. Let it first blossom, then bear fruit, then ripen." This truth frees us from the pressure of unrealistic expectations. Nobody reaches their dreams without effort, without enduring the steady rhythm of daily perseverance. The magic doesn't lie at the finish line. It lies in the courage to act, to do something meaningful each day. No matter how small, a morning walk with shoes laced up, an hour spent refining a skill in the quiet of the evening. These small steps are the bricks that build the castle of your dreams. Think of your goal as a majestic mountain rising against the horizon. The summit may seem far, but every single step brings you closer. Breaking your big goals into manageable actions makes the journey less overwhelming. Ask yourself today, what's the one most important thing I can do to move a little closer to my goal? If you aim to lose weight, commit to a 30-minute workout and a healthy dinner. If it's career growth you're after, dedicate time to learning a new skill or completing that lingering project. Don't rush for immediate results. Let each day be a small but significant victory. As you take these small steps, not only do your goals come closer, but you transform along the way. You become stronger, more confident, and more aligned with your potential. Progress doesn't have to be monumental. It just needs to be consistent. One simple action today can give you a sense of control and accomplishment that was missing yesterday. That feeling is like a spark that brightens even the gloomiest of days, and over time that spark grows into a blazing fire. Life is far too short to waste in hesitation or regret. Seneca once wrote, "While we wait for life, life passes, time will not wait for you." If you stand still today, will slip through your fingers like grains of sand. But if you act even in the smallest way, today becomes a step on your journey, a piece of your story that will never be wasted. So begin now. Don't think about conquering the entire road. Focus on what you can do today. Ask yourself, if I could do just one thing today, what would it be? Answer that question each morning, and you'll not only guide your day, but also sow the seeds for a future that's worth every effort. And when you look back, you'll see that it was these small, simple days that shaped the life you once dreamed of. Don't let a single day go by without moving forward. Start with the simplest of actions and let those small steps lead you toward the life you envision. Remember, nothing great is built in an instant, but each day can be a precious brick in the foundation of your dreams. Before we close, I want you to reflect on this. If what we've shared today has resonated with you, if you feel a spark of encouragement, why not help us spread that light? A single click on the like button or subscribe isn't just a sign of support. It's a way to share these positive messages with others who might need them too. YouTube takes note of these small actions and helps connect this video with those seeking strength to get through their own long days. It's a small gesture, but it can make a big difference not only for you, but for countless others who share the same desire for growth and transformation. So join us on this journey, and together let's make a difference. Question 7. How can I make today fulfilling no matter what? Have you ever experienced a day where everything seems to fall apart? Plans unravel, tasks pile up, and expectations crumble, leaving you with an empty sense of frustration. Yet Stoic philosophy teaches us that meaning is not something we passively receive or find in perfection. Instead, it is something we actively create. As Epictetus wisely said, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. The value of today. No matter how challenging, lies in how you choose to live and experience it. Imagine a day where nothing seems to go right. Instead of drowning in disappointment, you decide to seek out even the smallest glimmers of positivity. It could be as simple as savoring your morning coffee or reaching out to a loved one with a heartfelt message. These small moments, seemingly trivial, have the power to transform an ordinary, even difficult day into one that feels fulfilling. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. Each moment is an opportunity to infuse life with value and meaning regardless of external circumstances. How then can you put this philosophy into practice? Start small. Write a note of gratitude to a colleague. Offer a small act of kindness like holding the door for someone, or simply share a smile with a stranger. These gestures not only brighten someone else's day, but also bring you a sense of inner fulfillment and purpose. If today feels heavy, take a moment to pause and ask yourself, what have I done? Well, no matter how small it might be, how you navigated a tough challenge, remained calm in a tense situation, or found joy in the little things. Acknowledging these moments of effort and growth can help you focus on progress rather than setbacks. A connection also adds depth to your day. A short call to a close friend, a message of love to a family member, or a few minutes spent truly listening to someone can transform the way you see your day. These moments not only bring a sense of wholeness to your life, but also deepen your relationships with others. When you embrace this mindset, your life begins to change in ways you may not have expected. Your thoughts become lighter as you focus on what you can control. Your emotions become more stable and calm, even amidst adversity, and you'll come to realize that even on the toughest days, there are always things worth appreciating. Remember, fulfillment doesn't come from perfection, but from living authentically in alignment with your values. Each morning, ask yourself, how can I make today meaningful? No matter what happens, the answer may be simpler than you think. Start with a small act of kindness, a positive thought, or a moment of connection. Every day is a new opportunity to live fully, and you hold the power to create that meaning. We've just explored 7 simple yet profound questions. Questions that can guide your mornings and reshape the way you see life. Stoic philosophy offers us the strength to face anything, to find meaning, even in the most challenging moments. Let each morning be a reminder that you have the power to choose how you live your day, and it is those choices that define your future. Don't let a single day slip by unnoticed. Turn it into a meaningful chapter in the story of your life. If this video resonated with you, take a moment to hit like. It's a small gesture, but it helps us share these valuable lessons with more people. So as we conclude our exploration, it's important to consider how we can cultivate a mindset of gratitude and intention every day. Each morning presents a new canvas, inviting you to paint your experiences with intention and appreciation. Reflect on what you can be thankful for, no matter how small it may seem. A morning sunbeam, a warm breakfast, or even the promise of a new opportunity can all serve to ignite your spirit. Additionally, engaging in creative pursuits can greatly enhance your sense of fulfillment. Whether it's writing, painting, or playing an instrument, these activities allow you to express your thoughts and emotions authentically. As you infuse your day with creativity, you contribute to a narrative that is uniquely yours, which helps combat monotony and brings joy to the process. Moreover, seek moments of stillness amid your busy life. Taking short breaks throughout your day to breathe deeply and center yourself can create a profound impact on your mental clarity and emotional resilience. This practice reminds you to pause and reconnect with your core values, ensuring that you remain aligned with your true self. In times of frustration, remember to practice self-compassion. Acknowledge that imperfection is part of the journey, and every step you take, no matter how small, is worthy of appreciation. It's essential to recognize that setbacks and challenges are not failures, but stepping stones toward personal evolution. Ultimately, anchor yourself in the belief that every day, no matter how chaotic, has the potential to contribute to the beautiful tapestry of your life. Remind yourself that with every sunrise comes a fresh opportunity to grow, to learn, and to create. Each evening, take a moment to celebrate the day's achievements, no matter how small, and approach the next day with renewed enthusiasm and purpose. As we wrap this up, let us remember that the journey of self-improvement is ongoing, and every small act of kindness, gratitude, or creativity knit together a brighter tomorrow. The power to shape your life is always within your grasp, waiting for you to take that next meaningful step. So what will you commit to today? What small yet significant action will you take to move closer to the life you envision? Embrace the infinite possibilities that lie ahead, for a fulfilling future begins with the choices you make today.